All right, welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and today we are going to be streaming some Nalase, which I'm excited about. We just had the pre-release for Twilight of the Republic, which I thought was super fun. Had a lot of fun with that. I went to a couple pre-releases, opened my boxes because you could pick up sealed product, and I ended up with a Nalase showcase. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Nalase, her ability allows you to ignore the aspect penalty on clone units you play, and when she's flipped, you get to have the same ability, except now all clone cards have the additional text that if they were to die, you can heal 2 damage from your base, which I think is pretty cool. So immediately I wanted to build something fun. If you've watched any of my streams, I love blue, black, green. And Nalase, it's obviously blue, black, green here. And it gives me the opportunity to run through like more clones and play a lot of things off color with no penalties. So I really think that's exciting for characters like Wrecker or Tech, things like that. Like those cards I think are going to be ideal in this situation. So we're going to try to do that. Now, Shadow Sung reminding me I need to change my opponent's graphic because what are they playing as we do some testing? It's going to be Boba Yellow. Or Boba Green, sorry. So let's get that shifted here real quick. But I'm excited to play Nalase. I think she brings a lot to the table, a lot of options, and I like options. The hard part is identifying what is the right option for Nala. And there's a couple of card slots, whether you're looking at it from different abilities or you're looking at resource cost, or there's just a lot of options. And this is definitely going in more of the blue, black, green tempo. I have some late game in here, but it's not your typical blue, black, green shell. A little bit different. Now, it doesn't mean I may not change it. It's just one of those things of we're in a new meta, and running a deck like this needs to shift as the meta shifts, and it has a lot of options to allow you to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. I got some good shuffling. My buddy Jay is going to be running this Boba Green deck. This Boba Green deck has not been adjusted with Twilight of the Republic yet, so I think that's good for where we're at as far as just doing some testing. All right, Jay, you ready to do initiative? All right. I got a 5. All right, so I got 5 here. You know, somewhere is an initiative counter. We'll get that. All right, Boba is going first. Now, I know Jay hasn't played as much Boba as he would like, so he'll be learning a bit of this as he goes. So I put the link to the description that I'm playing in a link in the description down below. But let's talk about what I have in my hand. I have Omega, who's a 2-drop who allows you to search the top 5 cards for a Republic card. I got 501st Liberator, which heals as long as you have a Republic card in play. Clone, which 7 cost, makes a copy of a unit, whatever unit you want on board, as long as it's non-leader, non-vehicle. I got Tech, who allows you to smuggle cards for 2 plus their cost. He also smuggles himself. A second Omega, and Snoke. So my goal here is to ramp up to Snoke. Not super ramp, but if I need to, I can. And play a clone so I can give all my opponents units -4, -4. But I really want to have the right tempo to get there. So let's start off by going Omega and Tech. Tech has Smuggle, so he's going to cost 5 instead of 3. And I think that's okay. It doesn't hurt me to play Tech, honestly, because I don't have a ramp. Let's actually do that. Let's put the 501st down there, and we'll take Tech in hand in case we don't get a solid 3-drop. Tech is a good one for us to put out there. He has good enough health. It may take the opponent's attention, but we'll see. All right. So we're good. Okay, I'm good to go. So usually I would mulligan, but we're just messing around. If I were to mulligan, I'd be looking for a ramp card, whether it's Super Laser Technician or Resupply. He's going to play Salacious Crumb. Nothing for him to do. I'm going to pay 2 for Omega. Omega is going to search the top 5 cards of my deck for a clone card, and then I reveal it to you and add it to my hand. Let's see here. We got a couple Republic card or clone cards. We have Wrecker and Rex. Let's go with Wrecker. Okay. So I'm going to take Wrecker into my hand. He's a 6 cost with Overwhelm, meaning it's like trample. And then when played, he defeats I can defeat a friendly resource to deal 5 damage to a ground unit. He'll just go to my hand. All right, he takes the initiative. All right, I'll pass. Draw 2. I drew Overwhelming Barrage and another Captain Rex. Let's see here. We have tech we're going to play this turn. We got that Captain. Let's go ahead and put the Captain down for right now. And ready. Again, I would really prefer to see ramp, but we're just messing around. This is about trying to see, do I like the consistency of the deck, the tempo, or what's working, what's not. So Shadow Song, I'm thinking it'd be pretty solid tech for the Anakin deck we were brewing yesterday. Ooh, with tech? Yep. Man, Anakin has some Anakin is fun. All right, here comes Super Laser Tech out. He can damage it himself. Let's... Can I kill? I can't kill what's its face. All right, I'm going to do 2 damage to your base. So let's see if Jay can figure out that he can use Crumb to get his to kill his own guy. I don't know if he will. All right. He does not. All right, pay 1. I'll tell him after this match. I'm going to pay 3 for tech. So it gives all my units smuggle +2 to their additional cost. So it gives all my resource cards smuggle, and he's a 2/5. All right, he takes the initiative again, and I'll pass. Draw 2, resupply. There it is. A little too late there. We have resupply, we have super laser tech, but we don't have anything else to play on this turn 4. So let's see, we're gonna go jump to 6. Let's put down super laser tech and we will resupply this turn. Now he can still put out Boba if he wants. Yes, I pass. Now you can still do the Boba ability. You can put Boba out this turn if you would like. If he uses Crumb to kill Tech, or if he just runs Tech into Omega. Either way, I think that's good. So you can just save Crumb. My options though are limited. What do we have? I think we have Rex. We have an Omega though. We can play if she dies. So we have her in our resource pile. So that's not bad, but again, we'd rather resupply this turn. And we can deploy Nalase. Which I like Nalase deploying. She has a good amount of health. If someone really wants to waste, like, I mean, they could waste a Rival's Fall on her with that 1/7, but, you know, there's some key turns where you really want to get that health when your clones are dying. And this may or may not, it's not really a key turn. We've only taken 1 point. But we'll probably have a couple units die. Yeah. Yeah, what's your question about timing, Jay? Okay, great question. So yes, if you swing with Super Laser Tech and he dies, he immediately becomes a resource. And if you read Laser Tech, he actually says it readies itself. So that will allow you to, so you can still trigger Boba's ability and untap if you remove a unit. So. Yeah, I agree, Shadow Song. There's with playing a lot of Aiden, there were some key moments, and even Kira, there's some key moments where you actually want to flip your unit. All right, he's going to kill Omega here. Omega takes 2 points and dies. Into the discard pile she goes. But with a lot of blue-green ones, it's trying to time, the right moment for these units. Oh, I know. So I know what's bothering this. All right. Fix that. Extra glare. Okay, so one unit, it's down. I cannot kill what's his face, and we are going to definitely have Boba out this turn. That's going to be rough. So let's try to get Wrecker out soon. I'm going to play Resupply. I'm going to essentially pay 3 and then put this into play as a resource exhausted. So I'm just going to ramp. Keep a couple of these reminder tokens with me just in case. Here comes that 1 damage again. I'm going to swing for 2 on your base. I'll take initiative. All right, he has Boba out. They're ready. Now, this is fun because Jay has been pretty excited about playing this deck. And because we've talked about Boba a lot and just getting it in his hands for him to try out. It definitely appeals to his normal play style when it comes to playing things like Final Fantasy or Magic. Comes the Super Laser Tech. Okay, and I have the initiative. All right, takes me from 2 to 6. That's correct, yep. So he readies 2, so he has 4 resources still remaining. That means he's already readied 3 resources and gained 1, which is great value here. Now he could have still been 1 turn ahead and 1 resource ahead if he was thinking about Salacious Crumb. All right, not a lot of value. Okay, so we get to kill Boba. We got to kill him real quick. Put down a Super Laser Tech. We also drew a 501st Liberator. So Tech is online. We have 6 resources. And the question is, do I want to destroy something? I don't think I do. I think what we're going to do is just run Wrecker into Boba and get him off the board here. Because we really want to get Snoke out. Snoke's going to help us buy some time against a yellow-green Boba Fett. We do have to worry about things like Maul, Vader, and Fire Spray still. And if we can just weaken those units a little bit, that may be what we need. We also have Clone ready to go. So if we can Snoke and Clone, that's -4 on his board. All right, looks like it is now my go. Yeah, so Wrecker first. Okay, I'm going to pay 6 to use my ability, Energy Conversion Lab, on my base, and I'm going to be able to play a unit that's 6 or less with Ambush. Going to play that Wrecker that I got earlier. It has Overwhelm, which is similar to Magic's Trample, and we're going to ambush into Boba Fett for 7. And I'm going to take 4 damage back. And I'm going to choose not to do his destruction ability. And it goes back to you. All right, Wrecker is out. Tech is out. He finishes off Wrecker. I wish I was healing off of that, but I'm not. Let's swing for 2 on your base with Tech. And hey, you know what I should do? I should probably keep track of their health, but this is what happens when it's been a while. We're both at 6. Both at 6. Let's have some fun here. Now, this deck plays slow like a lot of blue-green stuff. Oh, no. Here comes Vader. Oh, man. Tech is dead with that ambush ability from Vader. Now we are at 6. So I don't feel horrible at 6. I need to see some removal. Now he's looking at the top 10 cards to find a black aspect units that cost a total of 3 or less up to a value of 3. Okay. Another laser technician. Wow, it's going to be his third one. Correct. Yep. They go at the bottom at random. Right. Another tech. That's his third one. That's some good ramp for sure. Not what I really want there. That's correct. He is technically exhausted when he dies. I'm going to deploy my leader. Now let's say she's a 1/7, but if any of my clones die, heal my base by 2. And we're just gonna throw her out there. Because I may need the body. It's possible to need the body. Oh my gosh, I can clone Vader. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay. Swings in my commander. I'll take initiative. Alright, let's draw 2. Another Wrecker and a Vanquish. Vanquish is good. Man. So I have the Liberator, which isn't going to heal anything because there's no Republic units. We have Clone, we have Overwhelming Barrage, and Vanquish. It's probably best to just Vanquish. Can't play more than 2 cards. Really got to set up that Wrecker though. All right, 501st Liberator goes in. Set up Snoke. Yeah, let's go 5. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see if I get punished here, but that's what messing around with the stuff's about. I'm gonna pay 5 for Vanquish, and it's defeat a non-leader unit. I'll just defeat Vader. Alright, Vader's gone. He could play another one. He could play a Maul. He could take out Nalase. Now, is she useful? Yeah. Is her healing a big part of my strategy? Yeah, not so much. It's good. It makes a difference, but I haven't taken a lot of damage. Okay. Return Crumb to his hand. It hit me my leader for 2. I'll hit your base for 1. Yeah, what a slow match. Again, I know I need to always ramp. That's going to be a big thing. But this is where we ended up right now. Oh, here comes Boss with ambush. Alright, I'll take the initiative. Boss comes in, hits me. That's to be expected. No surprises there. Like, no surprise that Nalase is going to die. Like, I shouldn't have put her out, but we'll see how it goes. Crumb comes out, heals his base. Still has that tech to finish me off. Two to base. I'm surprised he didn't go for that kill with the super laser tech. Get me to 8. Alright, he passed the turn. Here comes another Wrecker. Here comes another clone. We are online, though, for Snoke. We gotta drop something. Let's drop. We have Barrage, which is gonna be good. Well, actually, we may not even need Barrage after this. Alright, let's play it safe. We'll get rid of 1 Wrecker. We're at 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Wrecker is going to, I mean, not Wrecker. Snoke is going to kill one unit in a bad way for me, but that's okay. Let's draw this out. Let's draw him out here. I'm going to swing one on your base. Now the argument is, why leave Super Laser Tech alive if that's going to be 2 extra damage? That's really my argument, but I really want to see if he puts something else out that's low cost. But I mean, again, he can go like Maul right now and get some good amount of damage on my base, since Nalase only has 1 health remaining. But again, this may buy me the right time. We'll see what he plays. If he's not going to attack, it works out. If he attacks, then it's a little bit of damage I have to take. Paying. Yep. Hotshot Blaster, that's correct. All right, takes me to 14. 6 damage is a lot. All right, let's weaken everyone then. Okay. I'm going to pay 8 for Supreme Leader Snoke. All your units have -2 till the end while Snoke is in play. All right, so this makes Salacious Crumb can't hit me, but he can ping to go wide there. Okay, kills Nalase by bouncing ability. Resource Smuggle. I'll take initiative. Top card for resource for Smuggle. Yep, we'll see here. Yeah, Hotshot Blaster is so good. It's definitely the card to always consider when you're playing red or yellow, right? There's Crumb. Heals his base. They drop down to 5 or 6 again, sorry. Mark that Nalase is exhausted here. 6. What is he paying for 6? Fire spray? Oh, gross. So your fire spray, when played, it says you can ready it. Correct. Which you do. Correct. Yep. So as long as you have a control of them. Also, when you smuggled in your hot shot, you got to replace. Yeah. So there you go. So yep. So you still have your fire spray, and now you can hit me for 5. Nope, it's that good. It's that good. Let's clone. Let's clone here. Oh, yeah. He actually hits me for less because of Snoke. So 17. No, you're correct. So you got me at 17 instead of 19. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5. 9 now. 9 resources. Double clones. Snoke, we could barrage and still use takedown if we want. Barrage will kill, give us 8 damage. We need to do 4 to the fire spray and 4 to Bosk. So I guess, and then we have an 8/8, 8/8 that survives. I think we're still fine. We can clone and he still has to deal with it. Clone kills 2 units. If he bounces, he bounces. But if he has the bounce effect, it's bad. If he has the bounce effect, no matter what, it's bad. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm going to play Overwhelming Barrage on Snoke. Give him +2/+2, so he has 8. Your Fire Spray has 6 health, but has 4 because of the -2, -2. So I'm going to do 4 damage there. And then I'm going to do 4 damage. Or sorry, I'm going to do your 5, 4, 2. I'm going to do 2 damage on Bosk and 2 damage on Crumb to kill them all. Yeah, Shadow Song, it definitely removed it. One thing I forgot, and it's the hard part, when there are just not enough negative counter tokens. And so sometimes I'm looking at the board state, and I'm just like, well, I guess I can't do that or that, but we got there. We saw it. The -2, super important. And again, if he plays them all right now to swing into Snoke, Snoke not only survives, he kills Maul, he kills Vader if they swing into him, kills Bosk. So really we're worried about wipes. Here comes another Fire Spray. Let's take care of it. I'm going to pay 4 for a takedown to defeat a unit with 5 or less HP. So I'm going to kill the Fire Spray. I do love takedown in this type of deck because you want to keep the takedowns for those early aggro matches. But even late, it's not that bad. All right, I'm going to hit your base for 8. Right, 14-17. And then I'm going to pass. Give him the initiative. And we lose this. I drew a super laser tech. Don't need that. We have clone, Batch Brothers, Wrecker, and clone. I think what we'll probably do is clone Snoke. Now, the big thing is, what do we do when, you know, I really want to just like have a couple like fun little Snoke copies. Little Snoke tokens, because that would be one thing I copy all the time. I may look into something fun, alter like a Wrecker or a Snoke to where they kind of look like a clone in some form. I mean, they're all clones, but but something like that. Maybe I'll give them a green finish, print something out. That'd be cool. All right. I like this. Okay, so we recovered. Granted, there's a couple things Jay could have done better. There's always things I could do better, but that's why we're playtesting. Now, Snoke is out. Putting a second one's really going to weaken what the yellow player can do. The Boba player wants to bounce cards or remove them best he can. But this is a little bit more tempo-based. That's what Boba Green really works himself up to. Hitting hard, which they've done. You know, they have me at 8 life remaining. So if they can take care of Snoke and hit me with a Maul, you know, it'd be pretty good. There's 2 Fire Sprays down though. I think this will lock him out. And that's what I like about the clone Snoke package. Yeah, there are ways to remove it. You know, you want to be careful in the control matchups from like Super Laser Blast. There we go. Effects. But in this matchup, you're really good because, you know, worst case scenario, they run like an evacuation. Devastators would be difficult. Luckily, they hit one thing. That's a great comment, Shadow Sung. Like in this instance, it could get that far, especially with that ramp. And there's another Fire Spray ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm going to pay 7 for a clone. He's going to copy Snoke. So he's another 6/6, and now the Fire Spray and all your units have -4, -4. Don't worry, we can still play Batch Brothers. All right, so he has a 1/2 ship in play. Not worried about that. He has 4 resources remaining. I don't think there's anything for 4 that survives that he plays as far as units go. I go to 18. I hit your base for 6. Get him to 20. Yeah, that's a rough lockout. Yeah, the most that would kill, like the things that would kill Snoke can no longer kill Snoke when they come into play on that deck. One thing that you should try if it happens in this next match is you can use your Crumb to damage any unit. So at one point you had a super laser tech and Crumb out, and you could have done it. You could have ramped a little faster, and the next turn you played another super laser tech, so you could have been 2 turns ahead of me rather than just one. Um, So that's a great point. You were thinking about, like, because you hit my base, and so it's like, well, you had damage on board, but if you would have killed your super laser tech with Crumb, you do that by bouncing Crumb to your hand. Super laser tech goes back to your resource. Now you have one resource. You can play Crumb again, and so you still have a body on board who, when he comes into play, damages my base. Or heals your base. So you would have lost the 1 point, but you still would have like kept the same almost board presence. All right, let's go. You take initiative for next round. Cool. All right, let's see here. Let's try this again. Now, running Nalase a little bit and just doing some practice games. The fun part about her is definitely in these mid-range, but I need to test her more in control and the aggro matchups. The aggro matchup seems like I gotta find the right board presence. Some matches against like a Sabine deck, it's okay. Sometimes just it's too slow. In those matches, I'm not racing for the Snoke. I just need to hold my ground a little bit more till Sabine runs out of steam. And that's kind of where those takedowns come in. Now, if I can get Snoke out, yes, that's going to be a big crush for the opponent, but they are, moving up to Wreckers and Pose, and I got to do the same. So with Wrecker. Luckily, we have a little bit of healing with Nalase and putting some clones out there. That's right. All right, let's go. I didn't put out a single clone. I was ready to. I would like to put out more clones to get the healing, and then there's some arguments of like what I want to try. I have the event Camino defense in here, just trying that out, but there's this other argument that I want to try with the Clone Wars. Because imagine having Snoke out. If you can do it early enough, if you have Snoke out 1 turn early, and next turn you pay however much you want, 7, 8, so you pay total of what, 6? 2 for the card, 6 in general. You get 6 clone trooper tokens. Your opponent gets 6 battle droids, and then those battle droids die for them. So I think that'd be pretty good. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan because it is Boba deck. You want to see ramp against Boba because you want to have a card that can deal with him when he comes out, whether that is someone like Wrecker or hopefully a unit out that has a strong enough power that you can overwhelming barrage. But we want to really be ready for that turn because Boba's going to move fast. And he can still move faster than us, but we got to try. It's too much value that you want to always look for the ramp cards in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got to keep what I have. I have Tech, Takedown, Super Laser Tech, Traitorous, and Overwhelming Barrage. Well, we're gonna go with both versions of Tech. We have no 2-drops, which is unfortunate. We're running 9 2-drops in the deck, but none were seen. 2-drops, we're running our Omega, Inferno 4, and Echo. All right, I'm ready. Oh, he takes the initiative. I'll do the same. So it looks like we both had nothing there. I'm going to draw Kiadi and Wrecker. I am a big fan of Kiadi here. We got to get rid of something. Traitorous can be good, but I'm going to go for that Kiadi for sure. So let's go. Let's drop Traitorous. Now he gets to go first. So whatever he plays, I may Super Laser Tech into it or may not. Oh, okay. Well, I will not. Put out a laser tech. All right, I'll pass. So 2 super laser techs. I got In Defense of Camino. That's going to go into the resource pile there. That is a nice 2-drop, or sorry, 4-drop that I can play with text ability later in the game. Now here's the hard part. He's going to have Boba this turn. I will not have a Boba. Best I can do is get a Kiadi out or use takedown. So he gets to go first. Let's see what he does. Now I think if he swings into with Super Laser Tech into mine, I will play Kiadi and hope that he play well. No, I mean I should play Kiadi, but he will kill Kiadi Mundi. Kiadi Mundi is definitely a great card. There it is. Both laser techs die. Kiadi Mundi says when I have Coordinate on play, my opponent, when my opponent plays their second card each phase, I may draw 2. Let's deploy Nalase and see what my opponent does here. I'm going to deploy my leader. Ooh. There's Boss with the ambush. Let's see. So Boba can still come out. I can't kill Boba this turn, but we can make this a little bit more of a threat. I'm going to pay 5 for Kiadi Mundi. Kiadi Mundi is a new card with Coordinate. So if I have at 3 units on the board, including himself, at least, then he gains the text whenever an opponent plays a second or plays their second card for the phase. I get to draw 2 cards. Okay. I'll hit your base for 1. He finishes off my leader. There it goes. And I got to get some units out. Or just Overwhelming Barrage with the 7 there. Oh, there's the Crumb Heal. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Yep. I know what I'll do. This is why we have them. We drew 2 Inferno 4s. We're going to put one of them down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, I have Wrecker in hand, and Wrecker can definitely take care of these 2 big guys. But I also just want to have resources on board. I mean, more cards in my hand. So I could go Rex. Rex could ambush into Bosk and give me 2 units. He'll die, but he would still give me 2 units, triggering Kiadi Mundi. Barrage will give Kiadi +2/+2. That's 7. Yeah, I think Wrecker immediately kills 2 units. Leaves that 1. So 1 unit to 2. I'm not moving up to Snoke. I really want to draw the cards here. Let's hope he's going to do something fun. Let's take a risk. It's the wrong move, but I want to do it. All right, I'm going to use Energy Conversion Lab to put in Captain Rex. He's a 4/4. with now the ambush ability. And when he comes into play, he creates 2 clone trooper tokens. Come into play exhausted. And we're going to throw Rex into Bosk to kill him. All right, so if he doesn't play, if he plays 2 units, that'd be great, or two cards. But there's a chance he may just play the Fire Spray, which is not uncommon here. But I want to mess around and try some stuff. And if Jay doesn't have the Fire Spray, then he'll definitely just throw out 2 cards and hopefully give me the draw ability, because Boba can't finish off Kiadi without some help. So it really depends on what he plays now. Nope. There's Overwhelming Barrage. Okay, that'll do it. All 6 to the guy with the big head. Man, all right. Let's swing with him for 5 on your base. Mark that we have played a card, so we're going to put that there. Yeah, Shadow Sling. The line is pretty weak to Waylay, but it looks like I'm safe. Yep, no, you're right. It's definitely not the best thing when you think of Waylay on the in your opponent's board, main board, because that will take care of it with just a 1-shot. I'll take initiative. First points of damage, I'm going to go to 6. And again, we still have Wrecker to deal 5. We got Overwhelming Barrage in hand. We have Takedown. Oh, thought it was done. It shields his own base. Now I draw 2. It is Snoke, and it is Snoke. Well, that's pretty good. Let's drop... What are we at? 7. We can go... I'm going to drop one of the Snokes. Two Clone Troopers. We have Tech as well in our pile. That's not bad. We could do Tech and Inferno 4. We could Barrage, deal 4 damage. I guess, yeah. Let's set some stuff up. Let's have some fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pay 5 to put out Tech. Smuggle them out of my resource pile. Replace them with a card. Now this would be the ideal turn to actually play Nala Se, because I have 3 clones out. So this would have been a better turn to use her for sure. Now Boba is still in play. We have 2 Clone Trooper units. We're going to play the Inferno 4 just to do some filtering, and next turn we put out Snoke and see what happens. Jetpack's going to give him +2, +0, and a shield for the turn. A little annoying. Let's hit your base for 2 with a Clone Trooper. Why is it 4? Oh, yep, you're right. It is 4. I don't know why I think it's 5. 6 damage to Tech. Okay. He's dead. Tech took the damage there. We're going to pay... I'm going to pay Inferno 4. Look at the top 2 cards. And I'm going to put 1 on the bottom and 1 on top. And it goes back to you. Right, we put the 501st Liberator on top there just to have the health if we need it. 2 exhausted off of that Inferno 4. 4 to smuggle Tech. That's what I gotta remember. He's 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 3 out of hand, 4 out of resource. which is good. Oh man, here comes Bazine. Okay, well, take a look at my hand. I wonder what he's going to take. All right, we replace him. Gross. Let's hit your base for 2. Damage to clone. I'll take initiative. He plays Salacious Crumb, goes back down to 7. All right, let's draw 2. Clone and Super Laser Tech. Boo! Nick Swimfast, enjoy streaming and commentary. Presume your opponent is hearing what you have and what you'll do. Minor advantage to them? Actually, no. I have myself muted, and so the opponent only hears me when I hit the button, Nick, which is great in things like this. So he only hears stuff when I'm directly talking with him, and that's it. All right, so we have Snoke. That'd been great if we do. We can clone Bazine. I don't need that. Don't need a clone Bazine. We have Overwhelming Barrage, which kind of does nothing. Let's Wrecker to deal some damage somewhere, I guess. 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have another tech. Let's gain 3, I guess. Let's gain 3 first. Or let's work this way up. We can get Boba down. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to swing for 2 into Boba with the Clone Trooper. Damaged one. Yeah, 2 to Boba Fett with the damaged Clone Trooper. Right, that gets his Boba now at 4 health, so takedown can kill it. Come on. Just don't swing. That's all I need him. I want him to do is setup. Play Fire Spray. I'll take 5 from Fire Spray. It's better than 6. Oh, here comes 6. Hey, Fire Spray. Knew it. Let's pay 4. I'll pay 4 for takedown. Defeat a unit with 5 or less HP, so I'll kill Boba Fett. Get Boba out of there. Now can we heal? Then we're going to run Inferno 4 into the Fire Spray, get that damage on him, but I really want to use Inferno 4's death ability, which allows me to look at the top 2 cards of the deck and decide if I need to keep him on top. Right now, I'm definitely hunting a Snoke. Now, sideboard stuff, there's definitely, I want to look at a couple of things, but in these matchups, we'll see if the meta continues this way. It'd be good to play Palpatine's Return, so you can bring Snoke back for even cheaper. All right, I'm going to pay 3 for the 501st Liberator. When it comes into play, if I have a Republic unit, which I do, I can heal 3. So I'm going to drop from the 5 you just hit me with, which took me up to 16, and I'll drop down to 19 or to 13. I'm going to hit your Fire Spray for 2, and then my Inferno 4 dies, and I get to look at the top 2 cards and put them back on the top or bottom in any order. Ooh, there's that Clone Trooper. I'll take initiative. And then they heal their base. Go back down to 6. All right, 13 to 6. I don't mind it. Batch Brothers and another Inferno 4. Gross. I don't need it. I need this. All right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 resources. We'll probably use barrage. Take the +2. That's 4. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pay 5 for overwhelming barrage +2/+2 on the 501st Liberator. So I have 5 damage to distribute. We're going to put 4 on the fire spray, and we'll do 1 to Bazine. Get those 2 units out of here. This still allows me to play Inferno 4 or Batch Brothers. Batch Brothers would give me 2 units. 4 would still, again, try to get me closer to an end game, which is what I really need to be working on, because Snoke should lock him out. We have a clone in hand. We have 8 resources. It's all about getting that 8 cost Snoke. Here comes 7. Well, okay. All right, 5 goes back to Vader. And now Vader gets to look at the top 10 cards for units equal up to cost of 3. These do have to be villain units, so we could see another Bazine. We could see a Crumb. We could see Super Laser Tech. I can't remember if this plays Boba unit, but it may, and that would be another one just to throw out. So Wrecker is in my hand, Batch Brothers in my hand, Clone is in my hand, and Inferno 4. Batch Brothers will get me a unit and a clone in play. Well, now we get to show you. Here we go. So Bazine, Clone, Batch Brothers. So I have Batch Brothers, which gives me a unit, another clone. Clone will clone whatever card is in play, yours or mine. Inferno 4 has that Scry ability, and Wrecker that will destroy cards on enter and have Overwhelm, which is similar to Trample. All right, I'm going to play Inferno 4 and look at the top 2 cards of my deck. You can tell I'm searching for something. Put those 2 on the bottom. Well, maybe not. Maybe they weren't named that. All right. Yeah, in this matchup, I would definitely have a couple sideboard things to play. Even Super Laser Blast wouldn't be bad. Sideboards are like always the hardest, though. You always want to wait for the meta to shift because you can't, or to be a little bit more stable. We're going to take 1 damage there from the Salacious Crumb. I'm going to take initiative. He has 2 resources available. So nothing. Pass, take down, and vanquish and resupply. Resupply can go down. Nothing. Well, at least we have the answer for Vader this turn. That's good. We are at 9 resources. Hunting. Now, again, yeah, we're trying to use Inferno 4 best we can. We're trying to get through cards as quicker than we can with things like Omega. We just got to get these Snokes. I am thinking about search your feelings just so I can search Snoke, because there are some turns where it's better play, and that may be the right thing to do. All right, Vader is pretty much dead. Let's pay 4. I'm going to pay 4 for takedown to defeat Vader, since he has 5 or less HP. All right, Vader is down. We still have a Vanquish. We can play a Tech or a Batch Brothers. Tech is probably going to be the better answer, unless he puts something out I have to kill, like a Fire Spray. Because what our opponent doesn't know is that there is a Snoke in our resources. Okay. I'm going to go take another one. We're going to go to 15 here. I'll hit your base for 2. Get some damage on there. Now, I never mind playing slow games when I'm playing Control. It's very normal. It's what I prefer. It's always weird going to pre-release where I'm like, I'm just going to play aggro, and and then it's over like in 20 minutes. And I just don't know what else to do with my time. Which I had a great pre-release weekend. I played Anakin the whole time. and ended up going 9-1. Ooh, reinforcement walker, gross. I could copy that. I should just vanquish it. All right, he heals 3 with the discard ability. Goes down to 5. I'll pay 5 to kill it with vanquish, defeat a non-leader unit, and we'll get rid of the reinforcement walker. And there it goes. No tech for me. No tech for me, not this turn. He still has that crumb though. I also wouldn't mind cloning the thing, but only if I had more actions. 16. Hit that run there. I'll take initiative. He has 1 resource remaining, so I don't expect much there. Pass. We got another wrecker, and we got a resupply. Resupply can go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are at 10 resources. Oh, man. Where are you at, Snoke? Besides sitting in my resource pile. Yeah, we got to get tech out this turn. I'm going to swing for 2 on your base. Let's get that damage in there first. See what he puts out, anything big. Oh man, we're at 17. We got to start healing. Yeah, now we're at 17. My bad. Dang. Okay, let's go. 6. We got to give him a target here. Do I have a tech? I thought I had 2 techs. I do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So for 4, I'm going to play tech. Put him out. Replace him. And goes back to you. Reconsolidate this there. Ding dang. And here comes Maul. Dang it, that overwhelm is going to be rough. Dang. That was a good turn. That was a good turn. Now I could Maul. Could Maul. Nah, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't Maul. I'm gonna play Wrecker, and I'm gonna shoot Maul for 5 and get rid of a card out of my resource pile. So Maul takes 5 points of damage. Wrecker comes in. Come on, just gotta draw a Snoke, and then Maul dies. Crumb could die. Takes the initiative. Dang it, that's game. That's game, sir. You have a... I'm at 19 and you have a 7-6 on board. Dang. Yep. Woo! I had that Snoke in the resource pile ready to go for tech, but you killed him. You killed him. Gosh, there it is. All right, I guess we're going to game 3. Game 3. let's try this. Now I'm digging this. I'm digging it. There's some stuff here I want to change. If I immediately had to make the changes, it would probably be Defenses of Caminos would go out for those super lasers. I mean, not super lasers, Search Your Feelings, which are right. I thought it was right here. Oh, my bad. Wrong pile. No one wants to see how many piles of cards are behind me. Don't look. There's so many. I think I've counted. I think I have like 19 piles of cards. Lot of open this weekend with pre-release and bringing cards home, stuff like that. So let's try see what's adding to Search Your Feelings are going to do in here. Maybe nothing. I do like running 3-ofs, but it was hard to make this a 3-of in the deck, especially when you're searching for like one thing. So, but we're gonna try it. Let's get that shuffle going. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna just do a quick table shuffle here of 5. So we're gonna have 5 piles of 10 by the time we're done with it. There is some optimal ways of shuffling. Have I researched it? No. In Magic, there is, but Magic has a lot of mathematicians over the years. I mean, it's created by a mathematician, Richard Garfield, and there are certain ways of, like, if you do piles of 4 with 60 cards, if you shuffle this many times, trying to get the best as far as a random deck. There are ways to doing that. I'm sure the math exists out there if I look for something about 50 card decks with 3 card play sets, how much you should shuffle, but I just haven't done it yet because it's a little bit more research. It's never like something you just Google. It's something you almost have to like ask experts or find games that have similar things and go from there. But games with 3 copies. Who does 3 copies of games? I think Grand Archive does 3. Possibly Final Fantasy does 3. Star Wars Destiny did 2 as far as play sets, and that was interesting. I do want initiative. All right, so this time what I'm going to do is making sure I play Nala correctly. We're going to hope to see a unit on turn 1 and a ramp card on turn 2. Those are ideal things. And we'll go from there. So Nalase will come out when we actually have units on board that would benefit us and some damage. And we'll go from there. So she doesn't hit hard, so it's not like we're missing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you played in a pre-release this weekend, let me know. Curious on what you played, what you enjoyed. All right, so here I have Inferno 4, Super Laser Tech, Kiadimundi, Wrecker, Clone, and Super Laser Tech. I love this. So we are going to drop a Laser Tech, and we are going to drop... we're going to drop Clone. We're going to drop Clone. I like Kiadi too much, and it's fine at the spot we're going to have them. So we have a 2-drop. We have a 3-drop. We're set. All right, I'll get us started with something blue. Inferno 4, scry for the top 2 cards of my deck. Put my choice on putting them on the bottom or on top. We drew Captain Rex and Echo. Rex isn't bad. I'm going to leave him on top. I'm going to put Echo on top. Yep. I'll take initiative. That Cloud Rider isn't going to do anything. We'll draw 2 cards. We put Echo as our resource. We're all good there. And now we're all set. I think we're just going to run into the Cloud Rider and give up our ambush. I don't think I mind that so much, but it's a tough one. Nick Swim Fast. I played 2 releases and 2 pre-releases. Anakin 2 and 1 and Yoda 1 and 2, but I started Ahsoka and switched to Yoda. Much better. I love playing Anakin. I did get 1 Yoda, but didn't have the blue. And Ahsoka looked good, but when you had Anakin, it just kind of felt like, stick with him, right? But I had a great time. I went 9-1 across 3 events. The only thing I lost to was someone with a Captain Rex, where I did not have a turn 1 play, and I was just always behind. Let's see. We could kill. I really want to kill that thing because it's 3 damage. Let's do it. I'm going to give it up. We're going to give up Conversion Lab. All right, we're going to use Conversion Lab to swing with Super Laser Technician into your Cloud Rider. So I will get a resource ready and use my ability. Here we go. All right, so I'm at 4. He's at 3. He could play a tech. Oh, Boba. All right, Boba's going to do some damage before I can. Let's hit your base for 2. He's going to pass. We're going to take the initiative. We drew a tech and a Super Laser Technician. Okay. We're going to be at 5, so we can play Kiati right now. May hold off on that. This is not going to be Boba's turn, which is good. So we can go tech, or we can go another Super Laser Tech. Kiati will probably die, but he is a beast. He is a beast. It's going to force the opponent to deal with it. And we're not going first this time. Our opponent is. So, also hard here. Let's drop tech since he's only going to cost us 4 to play. Good reminder for us. So, we can always play him soon. All right, you have initiative, so you're good. I'm ready. Nick, General's Blade plus Anakin was fun. Lost Yoda, final round. Opponent going wide and stalling and shrinking him with perilous position. Hello there. Ooh, that's a combo. That's nice. All right, looks like we have 7th Fleet Defender. Let's get some damage. I'm going to hit your base for 2 with Inferno 4. I do love healing with Nala Say, Nick. We're going to see how well that does for us. Let's do this there. Okay, so we are at 5. Let's go 3. Try to get a little bit more ramp. Play Super Laser Technician. Right, he takes the initiative, and I'll pass. All right, there's a Wrecker. There's a Batch Brothers. I like that. Batch Brothers is good. Wrecker is good. We have 2 Wreckers in hand. Let's put Rex. No. Batch Brothers should go because we have tech, and in the late game, we should be able to play multiple units and with tech out and get those cards like Echo and Batch Brothers into play, giving you 3 units. That's kind of the goal there. If you don't need to play the smaller tempo guys, you'll just play them later with tech when you know you have the right turn. Now the good news is we can have Kiati online pretty easy this time. I'm ready. Oh, there it goes. There's a cycle here, or scry. The top 2 got Echo and Overwhelming Barrage. Both are good. In order to get Kiati up, though, we're going to have to make some moves. He's not going to come out this turn that easily now. I'm going to put them both on the bottom. I'm going to deploy Nala Say. Wow, Bosk is out. There goes the ambush ability there. Okay, he may not be playing a second unit now. No way. Let's see then. Well, I know what he will do. Guess let's make him earn it, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Ooh, man. Alright, I'm going to play Wrecker. I'm going to destroy a card to deal 5 damage to your Boba Fett. Destroy Super Laser Tech resource. So we got rid of a Boba Fett. Here comes his. I'm going to hit your Boba Fett for 2 with Super Laser Technician. Get a resource back into my resource pile. As I'll say, is dead. Dang it. I'll take initiative. Yeah, we got some damage before the armor goes on. Hopefully we can still survive. Oh, he may have it. Watch them pay for that too. Now we have another Wrecker in hand, and we have Overwhelm. So if we can't finish him off, but we should. We have 7, so... Oh, McCunky. Dang it. Yep. Nice. All right, McCunky and Boss giving him a really good ability there. We just drew 501st, Liberator, and Batch Brothers. Let's drop the Liberators right now. And again, we still have some good setup here. We're at 7. We have Wrecker. Wrecker's definitely going to finish off Boba. Bosk isn't going to hit anyone. And then we will just set up Kiadi, I guess. We'll put Rex out this turn. Get the bodies. That's 3 bodies. And that'll be fine. Not getting the healing from Nala, but it's all right. Trying to get that consistently in the control is one of the parts I'm struggling with, but I think that's maybe is playing Clone Wars towards the end. I'm going to swing with Wrecker into Boba Fett with that 7 Overwhelm, so you'll take 4 to your base, and we'll both die. Get him over to 8. I'm at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources remaining. Here comes the second 3. Now, I do know he has Bosk, but he can work for Bosk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put out Rex. He comes into play with 2 Clone Trooper tokens, which are both 2/2s. It's essentially a Sun Titan, or Grave Titan, but worse. And those tokens come out good on this. All right, here comes Bosk. Okay. 4 damage back. I'll take initiative. Draw 2. There's Tech. And there's a second Kiadi. Let's put Tech down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 resources. Seems good. Oops. Yeah, I think I'll have some fun here and do some setup. Because I'm only at 6, so I feel like there's still some room to mess around. Let's swing with Clone Trooper into Bosk to kill him. And I'll lose a token. So I think what I'll do here is I'll play Tech and Batch Brothers. Give me 3 more units on the board. We're going to go to another 3. Puts us at 9. I'll hit your base for 2. Yeah, Nick, that's the thing. It's just figuring out when is the right time. Like with Iden, there was always very clear what you were trying to set up for, usually right around the blast. And here felt like I could have made some better choices. Oh, fire spray, gross. Let's go. I'll pay 3 for Batch Brothers, and I will give myself a token when it comes into play. That's true. Boba did take the damage there, so that helped me out. So we're going to go from 9 to 14. Now the damage is coming in, so I got to be very, very mindful here. Let's make it threatening. All right. Pay 4 for tech and replace him with a card. Goes to you. Oops. Right, there goes the initiative. Saw that come in. All right, let's draw 2. Great, I'll pass. I drew Omega and Search Your Feelings. Search Your Feelings, definitely one I'm looking for. We're going to put Omega down. Since she costs 2, that's an easy card with tech to flip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9 cards. In our resource pile, we have a tech, an Echo, a Batch Brothers, a Omega 5 First Liberator, and Vanquish and Clone. So the Vanquish will probably be used on the Fire Spray this turn. But yep, I mean this is why we like tech in the dark side build, really. And we gotta heal, so we'll play Republic Commandos. So he's got to swing with Fire Spray first. Those 2 air units are going to wreck me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get Overwhelming Barrage, but the most I would do is 4 damage. Oh no, 7. Dang, here comes Vader. Ambushes into Tech. Tech takes 5. He's gone. That's not good. I can still do a Tech, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Vanquish. Nope, I can't do a Vanquish. Vanquish costs 7. Dang. We could search for Vanquish. Here comes a laser tech. Okay. He's played his 2 cards for the turn. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Real tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm gonna pay 4 to put tech back out. Man, he got me this time. There's no answer. There's no right answer. Honestly, so it's gonna take me to 19. Man. Oh yeah, I think you're gonna get me this time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Batch Brothers. I mean, 5 First Liberators with the tech ability, so it cost me 5, and I'm going to heal 3 off my base because I control a Republic unit. All right, we got to kill everything on his board, and then we have to hope we have what we need going forward. Let's swing 2 into Vader. Just gotta put that marker on my. Yeah. 5. 2 into 4. Oh man. 2 into Super Laser Tech. You already have it. I'll pass. Oh wait, no, we don't. Not pass. Yeah. Okay. It's over. It's over. I can't kill 2 units. Gosh. I have any answers down below is the real question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we have? Tech, Echo, Echo. Echo? No. Oh, all 3 Echoes. Echo is a 2-drop that coordinates, so it becomes a 4/4, which isn't bad. Ooh, we have Clone. All right. So, could I do anything with that? Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could clone Vader to kill Vader. He's not going to get a unit, though. So I don't have any... I could get Inferno 4, but that's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm about to take 5. 5's going to drop me to 24. Whoa, yeah, it's game. Game. That was good. It was good. I got to keep working on this and figure it out. I know I like it. And I know it has options. So it's all about finding the right things. Let's see, 24 there. Well, I'm going to do something wild just because I can. I'm going to use Tech's ability to smuggle out Clone for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Replace it. I'm going to clone Vader and ambush into your Vader with a 5/7. I'm going to take 5 back, and then I'm going to look at the top 10 cards in my deck. Yeah, clone any non-vehicle, non-leader unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's definitely a cool concept. It's just about figuring out like where it fits, where it works. Again, the reason why it doesn't play Vader because it has nothing to hit. Yes, Vader whiffs because I only have 1 villain unit at that cost. No, 2 villain units at that cost in the deck. Oh, I'm running 3. All right, he plays Maul for the ambush in with the clone. Oh man, is Fire Spray Underworld? Put all the damage on Fire Spray. I said, is it Fire Spray Underworld so it can take all your damage for you? All right, so you do 5 points of damage over, which kills me. Boom, 28. Overkill. Good job. Awesome. Well, that's really all we have time for. I really appreciate everyone hanging out, watching. This is definitely a fun idea, and there's something here. There's something here, and it's just about figuring out what works, and then once the meta is stable, figuring out what is the right sideboard. But I'll definitely be messing around with this a lot. This won't be the first time you see it. If you look at the deck in the description below, it is version 1, and it's just figuring out some things that may be better. It's probably not traitorous. Search Your Feelings is still a maybe. I'm really never playing Echo, but I do like him. So cards I need to look at. But we'll be trying some stuff out, that's for sure, and going from there. I appreciate everyone hanging out and commenting. Nick, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, and we'll see everyone next week with more and more cards and more stuff happening with the channel. I know some people have been wanting these Clone Trooper tokens, which I did put a small order in, or order form out to send these out to free to people. If you're looking for that order form, just message in the comments and I'll send you a direct link. Right now it's only in the Facebook community group because I wanted to keep it pretty small, but we are mailing out these double-sided unlimited power tokens, which are pretty cool. When you look at them, they actually have the unlimited power symbol on their chest. So I guess this way. Yeah, there we go. So these are cool, and we're mailing them out with a huge stack of them saying sent out. But anyway, comment in the description below. Let me know what you're liking from this new set. If you haven't picked up any product yet, encourage you to do that this weekend. You should be able to get it from your local game store. Singles also go on sale this weekend. And it's been fun because now singles are on TCG Player, but they've been on there for a little bit, but now they're a little bit more highlighted, which is cool. Thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your week. Be kind to one another, and may the Force be with you.